So 25 races are in the books, and then there was one. Homestead Miami Speedway is the site for the NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series finale. The championship already clinched as Keith Batson is your Season 1 Pizza Hut Truck Series champion. And the return to the Truck Series on the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming Channel, the first time we had trucks on here since the last season of the old NNSCRA Oreo Truck Series that Seth Cole did. And so the idea, like I said, the whole thing was to bring trucks back to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming Channel. Of course, since Seth has a lot on this table, obviously, and mind you, I'm not trying to take the control of this channel away from Seth. It's still Seth's channel, so and all that stuff, but like I said, just adding some flavor to the end of the CRA as well. So we're looking forward to possibly doing. So we're looking forward to doing a second season of NNSCRA Pizza Hut Trucks. But for this season, we're 41 laps away from the end of the season, and here's the starting lineup. On the pole, it is Quentin Moore on the pole at 175 miles per hour. He'll be alongside Johnny Gardner, number 29. Second row is the newly crowned champion, Keith Batson, and beside him, number 4, it is William Brock. Third row has number 10, Joshua Osborne, and number 2, Dylan Young. Fourth row has number 24, Nathan Orman, two-time winner of the season so far. He's alongside Kyle Matthews in 44. Fifth row has number 87, Daniel Bouchard, and 52, Matt McIntyre. Sixth row, we'll see number 23. It is Stephen Colon. He'll be alongside number 98, Kat Batson. Here, by the way, Kat and Keith both are in truck cameras in today's race, by the way, too, as does Kyle Matthews, for that fact. Next row is Seth Cole in number 9, and number 18, and it's Matt Haas. Haas won at the Five Flags Speedway, the last race on the tour. Next row down has number 21, Cole Deaver, and number 33, Jacob Thibodeau. Next row down has number 19, Rob Evans, and number 54, Kev Shearer. And it's number 68, Zachary Fitzwater, and number 16, Nathan Hudson. Next row down has number 99, Carson Gum, and number 3, Phil Parker. Next row has number 11, Mitchell Collins, and 51, Laura Chung. Next row down has number 45, Diego Yepes, and he'll be alongside number 40, John Andrews, a pair of Nice Motorsports trucks in that bunch. Next row is number 74. It is James Sykes, and beside him will be number 7, Ashlyn Boyd, who had a darn good run at Five Flags Speedway the last race on 30 after he finished 4th in that race. 13, Bell Moscow, and 00, Paul Minnick have the next row down. And the next row after that will be the Daytona winner, Jesse Turner, and number 8, Roberto Crown Jr. Next row down has number 17, Pedro Lucas, and number 38, Scott Upton, and number 15, Brad Stover, has the 35th and last starting spot in this field here today.
Drivers, start those engines!
And so for the 26th and final time, the command has been given to fire the engines in the NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series for season number 1. As the field rolls off a pit road for the pace up and back for the start of the race right after this. Field running through the 3rd and 4th turns here at Homestead Miami Speedway. It's a Ford Chevy front row. Quentin Moore and Johnny Gardner, two of the members of Gardner Evans Motorsports here. Quentin is kind of a quasi-teammate, if you will. Even though he drives a Chevrolet, Johnny drives a Ford, and Rob drives a Toyota in this series. As they come off turn number 4, and we're about to get the green flag here. And for the final time, the green flag flies in the NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series for season number 1. We're underway at Homestead. We mentioned that Batson already clinched the championship by finishing 2nd at Five Flags Speedway. And his point lead went from 133 points to 190 points coming out of that race at Five Flags. So he's good enough to coast for the championship, but he's not. But he's going to want to finish the season on an exclamation point, though. He wants to close out with a win. And he already gets 5 points for leading a lap. So Batson, driving like the champion he is, here jumps out in front. Joshua Osborne in 2nd place in the number 10 truck. And it's Ormond, Bouchard, and Moore, the top 5 as they come off turn number 2. things can get plenty hairy at Homestead by the way too. So you never can tell what they're going to do on this track, though. We've seen it so many times, in not only in this series, but also in Castrol GTX Cup. And even Seth will tell you, you don't know what's going to happen at Homestead in his series, the NNSCRA Duracell Cup Series. You never know what's going to happen in that series, neither. And I'm sure guys like Dylan Young, Charles Sanford, and Levi McIntyre could probably tell you the same thing for their series as well, too. Matt McIntyre looks to the low side. He tries to get by Stephen Colon, and now he comes inside of Batson for the top spot here. Batson leads the first 2 laps and trying to lead a third one here. But McIntyre's going to have something different to say about that. Who leads that lap between those 3 trucks? It was indeed Matt McIntyre leading that lap here. And here comes Carson Gunn to the low side. One of the trucks doing a little wall scraping going through turns number 1 and 2. I think that was the truck of Rob Evans. Nope, it was Nathan Hudson. Whew, he and Ashland Boyd just about swung those 2 trucks a bit too wide here, trying to, as they just barely cut in front of the 8 truck of Roberto Crown Jr. And now Dylan Young looks to the low side. He's got Kyle Matthews down low. Off the second turn here. On board with Kyle Matthews in number 44, the N29 Chevrolet. Like I said, I almost said Toyota once. I almost said Toyota twice at Five Flags, and I almost said Toyota again today here at Homestead. Here, like I said many times, you will not see Kyle Matthews. You will not catch Kyle Matthews dead in a Toyota, let alone driving one. And in fact, he hates that manufacturer too. But Kyle driving a Chevrolet here as he comes off through the third and fourth turns there, trying to lead this lap. But Dylan Young's going to have something to say about that as he takes the lead. Or doesn't he? I think it's... That was close. They gave it to... They gave it to Matthews. He led that lap over Batson. But he quickly drops back now, and Seth Cole gets past him, and now here comes number 00, Paul Minnick. There he runs in the second position, at least was running second. Now here comes Seth Cole to the low side. Here comes, as he tries to go side by side with Keith Batson, who leads this lap. I think it's going to be Seth. Ooh, that was close between those two, and it is Seth who led that lap by just inches over Keith Batson. But now Matthews tries once again in that Chevrolet of his. And a little wall scraping going on. That was Joshua Osborne in the 10 who did a little wall scraping right there. Fourth turn they come right here. Matthews leads that lap. Here comes Bouchard in the 87, the number 87 Ford. That's that black machine. Bouchard's it's been feast or famine for Daniel Bouchard this season, though. He did get a win this season. That was at Indianapolis, on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, I should say, is where he won his race at. As you see Carson Gunn now trying to go to the inside of Keith Batson and Mitchell Collins. But Bouchard will like to close the season out with a victory here. With the victory here today, he is battling for a top 5 spot in the points, however, too. So he's been one of the strong trucks this season, over the course of this season, though. But like I said, it's been either feast or famine. He had that win at Indianapolis, but other than that, he's been either screwed out of victories or he's had some such rotten luck, like either some fluke happens, or a blown engine, or a mechanical problem, or a crash that he had no control being in. A crash, or I should say, a crash not of his own doing. But whatever the case is, Bouchard's about had about everything experienced to him this season, and he almost gets pushed in the wall by the number 99 of Carson Gunn. As now Dylan Young takes the lead with number 88 Keith Batson second. Here comes number 4 William Brock. Nope. Here comes number 6 Quentin Moore. Moore dives the low side and whoa, Batson and Young got a little cozy come off that fourth corner. And look at this gaggle of trucks. This is... You don't see this in real-time, Homestead, though. Maybe only on restarts you do, but still. They're really, really wide on this track right there. Here comes Rob Evans inside of with Nathan Ormond in tow. Moore against Carson Gum, who led that lap between those two trucks. And it was given to Quentin by just inches over Carson Gum here. And here comes Rob Evans flying down that low side as he's going to take second position and now looking to take the lead from the Chevrolet of Kyle Matthews. He's got another Chevy behind him, that's behind Evans, I should say. That's Nathan Ormond, who now takes second away from Evans, but he wants more. He wants the lead. And boy, what power from that number 24 truck of Nathan Ormond. A couple of trucks got off the wall right there. That was Bouchard and Collins. As you look at this gaggle of trucks here, that's Carson Gunn, Dylan Young, Joshua Osborne, Cole Deaver, Dylan Young, Ashlyn Boyd, and problems in the fourth turn. Johnny Gardner's around. Matt McIntyre was involved. There is Bouchard in the 87. What else can go wrong for Daniel Bouchard this season? Oh, dear. Jacob Thibodeau involved in the 33 truck. And racing to the start-finish line, it looks like it's going to be Nathan Ormond leading into the line here. Osborne's going to be second, with third being Rob Evans. Then Keith Batson, and then Kyle Matthews, the top five. As we have completed 15 laps in this race here, as we're going to be down to 26 to go in this race. Let's take a look again as to what happened coming off turn number 4. Turn 4 is usually the spot where the action usually happens here at Homestead Miami Speedway. And it looks as if Stephen Colon Colon got turned by Johnny Gardner in the 29 truck. He tries to save it, but gets right into Gardner in the 29. Bouchard gets involved. There's Kat Besson. She got hit right there. So did Bale Moscow in the 13. And boy, look at the shot. And you saw the shots that were taken by both Bouchard and Thibodeau. There's where Matt McIntyre got a piece of it involved as well. You see Matt trying to avoid this whole deal right there, and he just missed the crash right there. Whoa, field goal, 3 points for Kev Shearer. He just missed that crash. Great driving there by Kev in that 54 Anthony Alfredo truck. But Thibodeau and Bouchard and Gardner, well, what else can you say right there? As you see Thibodeau and Matt McIntyre both coming out of pit road. So lap number 17 is what we're on. We'll be set for the restart right after this. Restart getting ready to happen on lap number 20 here. We'll have 22 laps remaining here at Homestead. It is Nathan Ormond, your leader. Second is Joshua Osborne. Rob Evans is in third. Your champion, Keith Batson, running in fourth position. Fifth right now is Kyle Matthews. Sixth is Quentin Moore. Seventh is Paul Minnick. Eighth is Seth Cole. Ninth is William Brock. And 10th position is Carson Gum. That's how they run right now. Green flag back out. We're back underway here at Homestead. 33 truck of Jacob Thibodeau is a lap down in the 35th position as he is slow coming up through the gears. And at number 33 Chevrolet of his. Several trucks doing a pretty good job, but it looks like Ashland Boyd, I think, may... Yeah, there he is. He goes around right there. Bill Parker and Zachary Fitzwater, however, they're both trapped behind. Bill Parker, Fitzwater, Laura Chung, and several other trucks right there. And Diego Yepes in the 45 also caught behind as well, too. And woo! Chung and Yepes just about got into each other. They had the bulldoze of each other, I should say, coming down the front stretch right there. I mean, you talk about side racing right there. Back to the leaders right now. It is Quentin Moore who led the last time by. 3 wide now going on between Rob Evans in the 19, 80 to Keith Batson, and the 10 of Joshua Osborne. Through turn 3 before they come here, you're riding with Keith Batson, I should say, in number 88. As another camera truck, Kyle Matthews goes by, the N29 Chevrolet. Now he'll move Kyle down to the left side. He'll draft Kyle up to second place, maybe up to the lead here, because Quentin Moore holds on for the time being here. You've seen that last lap by Keith Benson, just over 169 miles per hour. Fastest lap race so far. Let's take a look and see. Fastest lap set by Vale Moscow at 175.948 miles an hour. They qualified at just over 175. And lap speeds here just over 107. Lap speeds here almost 176 miles per hour. So poetry in motion at 175 miles an hour. Homestead Miami Speedway for these NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series trucks. As Keith now looks to the low side of Seth Cole, looking for the top spot, and he's got it off turn number 4 here. If he can hold on to lead this lap. And he does. 24 laps in the books and 17 to go. But we got plenty of racing left here at Homestead here. So don't pencil in your winner just yet here. And here comes Matt Haas way down the low side of the track trying to get past Beaver and Brock both. And whoa, Seth Cole was way up the track trying to get some momentum here. Quentin Moore doing a really good job holding off this pack of trucks for the time being. A snarling pack of trucks, no less. And James Sykes doing a little wall scraping through turns 1 and 2. Excuse me. As Cat Batson goes by, John Andrews goes by, and same with Nathan Hudson in the number 16 truck. And problems with one of the trucks here. I think I saw Orman and Paul Minnick. Oh my gosh, they're 4 wide off turn number 2 right there, as you see Sykes and Shearer coming off each other right here, but problem looked like with the number 24 of Nathan Orman. Yes, it is. Orman is on pit road. 2-time winner of the season so far. He won it. 2-time winner of the season. He won at the night race at Martinsville, and he also won at Talladega. And Nathan tried to bring his truck on the pit road, though, but unfortunately falls just short, and he had to get towed back to pit road to see if everybody had problems or anything. Yeah, Orman's truck just flat broke, and we was riding with Kat Batson when it all happened, and she just missed the 00 of Paul Minnick. And whatever broke on Orman's truck has been fixed, and so they are bringing him back out on the racetrack here. Unfortunately for Nathan, he is now 1 lap down, maybe 2 laps down, possibly as the trucks will thunder into turn number 1. Indeed, Orman has gone 2 laps down. So, but right now we're closing up on 10 laps to go in this race here, or 12 to go to be exact right now. Seth Cole's your leader. Second is Keith Batson, and now here comes Quentin Moore with another shot for the lead here. And at number 6 Chevrolet, he's got Joshua Osborne behind him in the number 10 machine. Stephen Colon in this mix of trucks here. Same with Carson Gum. So is Dylan Young, Cole Deaver, Matt Haas, Rob Evans, William Brock, and Kyle Matthews. You got 12 trucks in that mix of in that pack of trucks trying to go for the win. On board with Kat Batson in the 98 truck. She runs in 13th position, trying to close up on those front pack of trucks that are trying to see if she can get into this battle as well too. She is currently about, let's see, 1.6 seconds behind the 12th place truck of Kyle Matthews. They continue to trade trucks in positions like this right there. She might close up possibly. Let's see what the margin this time by. It's 1.6 the last. It was 1.6 seconds the last time by. It is now 1.4 right now. Well, less than 1.4. It's 1.37. The trick is, though, however, is to not race side by side. Though you have to keep it single file for you to close up rather rapidly here. Eight laps to go here at Homestead, though. I don't know if she's going to close up any time, though. It's still 1.3 seconds between the front pack and the second pack. And Johnny Gardner has been closed up there has held up Cole Deaver and Carson Gum. Seven laps to go here at Homestead. As see Batson now going by, she catches a sniff of the draft off Gardner's truck. Now John Andrews goes by. Here comes Laura Chung in the 51 truck. She goes by. And now another truck slow right there. Another slow truck's trying to has held up everybody. It's Jacob Thibodeau in the 33 truck. As Kyle Matthews goes to the lead in the 44 truck. As they come down the backstretch here, let's see what happens here. And he decides to pick on Rob Evans in the 19 truck, and Evans now finally goes underneath for position. That's actually not for position there because the 33 is not on the lead lap. But Thibodeau, I'm sure, is going to now want to pick on the 98 truck of Kat Batson now as we come through turns off to number 2. In the meantime, here comes number 23, Stephen Colon. He begins to roll in at number 23 machine. 3 wide for position right there. Here comes Brock down the low side. He's going to try to help Colon. And that leaves Kyle Matthews all alone on the high side of the track, but maybe not for long because Seth Cole and Matt Haas are both up on the high side here. As we have now 3, actually we're at 4 to go right now, 3 to go this time by. Quentin Moore trying to hold everybody off, but Dylan Young real hungry for a win here. Despite the fact that Dylan won at Watkins Glen, and he also won at IRP this season as well, too. Dylan liked to give himself a victory, but here comes Matthews down the low side for second place. He's got his buddy Joshua Osborne shoving him in that number 10 truck. Matthews to the lead. Here comes Osborne down low, the number 10. He won at Martinsville, and he would like to get himself another win there before the season is over. Two laps to go at Homestead. 3 wide again through turns 1 and 2 as you got Brock, Cologne, and the 18 of Matt Haas in the middle of the track here. Dylan Young looking low. Brock trying to go with him as they go into turn number 3 here. Seth Cole now throws the block on Dylan Young, or tries to at least. Off the 4 turn to come. Who's it gonna be? The white flag flies. Will it be Kyle Matthews, Dylan Young, Joshua Osborne, or anybody right in the back? Here comes Quentin Moore down the low side. This is the last lap of the season, folks. Here they come down the backstretch. Quentin Moore trying to get a help from Joshua Osborne down the backstretch. They go into the 3rd turn. Young holds on lane for the time being. Trying to pull it off for his home state fans, but here they come off turn 4. Here comes Moore. Down the low side, off the 4th turn, they're side by side, and Quentin Moore wins at Homestead. Wow, what a finish to the Pizza Hut Truck Series season. Quentin Moore gets the win here at Homestead. Dylan Young comes home 2nd, Joshua Osborne 3rd. Kyle Matthews comes home 4th, and 5th position will go to Seth Cole. Then Matt Haas in 6th to champion Keith Batson in 7th. 8th to Stephen Cologne. William Brock finishes 9th, and Carson Gum will finish in 10th position. Average speed 143.942 miles an hour, just a tick under 144 miles an hour. Wow, what a finish that was. Let's look back at that finish again. I mean, that was exciting. Dylan Young, I thought really he had it won right there. They came to the 3rd and 4th turns. And here comes number 6, Quentin Moore. Goes down to the low side of the track here. They came off to number 4. He moves alongside Dylan Young. He pulls ahead. And the draft he got from Joshua Osborne really helped in at number 10 machine. And that gave Quentin the win by that much, about a half a truck length at the start-finish line. Then Young, then Osborne, Matthews, and Seth Cole, the top 10 in this, the top 5, I should say, in this race here. But as you see, Seth Cole coming on the pit road. But margin of victory, 31 thousandths of a second to the start-finish line, and 81 thousandths from 1st to 3rd. That's racing here. I mean, that's just pure racing in these truck series. And they have given us a tremendous season all year long, and we can't wait to do it again in Season 2 after we get done with the Season 30 of the Castrol GTX Cup Series and Season 2 of the NNSCRA Mellow Yellow Racing Series. So we're looking forward to those 2 series. Sign-ups will be coming up in just a few few days or so for now. We'll see. Let's first give you the rest of the finishing order of this race here. Rob Evans comes home in a solid 11th place finish. Cole Deaver will finish 12th. 13th will go to Kat Batson. 14th to John Andrews. 15th to Laura Chung. 16th to Zachary Fitzwater. 17th place will go to Diego Yepes. 18th to Phil Parker. 19th to Ashlyn Boyd. And 20th to Paul Minnick. 21st will go to Jesse Turner, then Nathan Hudson, Mitchell Collins, James Sykes, Brad Stover, Vale Moscow was 26th. Then Pedro Lucas, Scott Upton, Roberto Crown Jr., Matt McIntyre, and Daniel Bouchard was the last of the lead lap finishers in 31st position. 3 trucks finished a lap or more down. Johnny Gardner, Jacob Thibodeau, and Nathan Ormond pretty much ruined their seasons, I should say as well too. And Kev Shearer out of the race with a tire failure on the number 54 Anthony Alfredo special. So congratulations once again to Quentin Moore as he wins today's 40 Caboose 200, and we'll be back for the points review right after this.
Rick, did you have any ignition problems?
Welcome back to the season finale of the NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series. As we had a tremendous finish to the season finale, Homestead Miami Speedway. What a finish that was too. This season. There's the points review for you here. Keith Batson, of course, your season one Pizza Hut Truck Series champion. He had 3 pole positions, 4 wins, 9 top 5s, and 19 top 10 finishes. Average starting position of 10.65, but an average finishing position of 10.77. He had 3,590 points for the season. Joshua Osborne leapfrog past Cole Deaver for second place in the points. Osborne finishing 185 points out of first place. He had no poles, but that one win he had at Martinsville this season, earlier, the day race at Martinsville, I should say, 7 top 5s and 12 top 10 finishes this season. Cole Deaver, third place in the points. He finished with 1 win. He finished with 1 pole, 1 win, 8 top 5s, and 13 top 10 finishes. Kat Batson finished 4th in the points this season. Didn't quite make it a 1-2 Batson sweep, but at least you darn know she tried. Though 1 pole and 1 win. That lone win came at Dover this season. For Deaver, I should say that 1 win came at Riverside. For Batson, her lone win came at Dover this season. She had 1 win, 1 pole, 7 top 5s, and 14 top 10 finishes. And Daniel Bouchard got a top 5 in the points this season as well too. No poles. That lone win he had came in, of course, at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. 5 top 5s and 13 top 10 finishes this season. And finishing 291 points out of first. Dylan Young almost knocked Bouchard out of that top 5, though. However, he finished 16 points behind him and behind Bouchard. But Dylan did jump to sixth place in the points. He had 2 poles, 3 wins this season, 8 top 5s and 12 top 10 finishes. Kyle Matthews was 7th in the points. He had 1 win, but he had 1 pole, but no wins. Unfortunately for Kyle, but he almost did it. He almost did a Homestead, though. He got close there. He had 4 top 5s and 11 top 10 finishes in that Natalie Decker special. Quentin Moore, 3 poles, 2 wins this season. 7 top 5s and 10 top 10 finishes. Stephen Colon finished 9th in the points this season. He had 1 pole but no wins, 5 top 5s and 8 top 10 finishes. And Seth Cole finishes 10th in the points. He had 2 poles, no wins, 7 top 5s and 11 top 10 finishes. The rest of the points goes like this. Carson Gunn finishes 11th in the points. Nathan Hudson 12th. Matt McIntyre 13th. Nathan Orman finishes 14th in the points. Matt Haas 15th. Johnny Gardner 16th. 17th will go to Rob Evans. 18th to Zachary Fitzwater. William Brock 19th. Diego Yepes finishes in 20th. Excuse me. Jesse Turner 21st. He had that lone win at Daytona this season. That was his only top 5. And he had 5 top 10s to boot as well. Phil Parker 22nd. 23rd will go to Paul Minnick. 24th will go to John Andrews. Laura Chung 25th. 26th will go to Mitchell Collins. Kev Shear 27th in the points. 28th to James Sykes from Ashlyn Boyd 29th. Bale Moscow 30th. Jacob Thibodeau 31st. 32nd, I should say, will go to Brad Stover. Scott Upton 33rd. Roberto Crown Jr. 34th. And Pedro Lucas will finish last in the points, unfortunately for him, in 35th. So every driver this season finished in the top 10 in the point. So every driver this season finished in the top 10 in at least one race this season. So really, awesome to see that right here. And 16 different winners overall in this series, though. So this series saw a lot of parity in the NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series, and a great return back to the Truck Series on the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We thank you so much for joining us this season here. Congratulations once again to excuse me, congratulations once again to Quentin Moore, the winner here today at Homestead, and Keith Batson, your Season 1 NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series champion. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got in our races, we got gaming videos, we got in our online videos, whatever the person of the NNSCRA that's called desires for his channel, desires to have for his channel, I should say. Be sure to check out Seth Dorsell Cup Series, which is also on this channel as well too. It's the main series on this channel as well too. It's still going hot and heavy right now as well too. And also be sure to check out Dylan Young's NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series on his channel, X867530985AX, and give that channel a sub as well too. It's got some cool stuff on there, as well as our other channel that does NNSCRA offline series, the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series from Thrash Maniac 99. That Nice channel, that's Levi McIntyre's channel. So give that channel a sub as well too, and he's got some cool stuff on as well. And like Dylan Young, he's also got some cool stuff on there too as well too. And of course, also subscribe to this channel that you're watching as well too, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, for a lot of cool stuff on here as well. So again, thank you for joining us for the NNSCRA Pizza Hut Truck Series here. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 10 years of offline racing at its best. We will see you for Daytona Speedweeks for the Castrol GTX Cup Series, Season 30, and Season 2 of the NNSCRA Mellow Yellow Racing Series. So until then, so long everyone.